Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Denny Avdia, Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Klingon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, they've got Dunn, Booker out there with Brooks. Then it's Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Cloak loose. Here's Booker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Clock at 6. Goes back up. That one, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Avdia. Puts the move on, and it's good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here is O'Neal. Booker inside, guarded by Holiday. And Williams is right there.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Avdia, a screen on Brooks. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Booker, and Williams with the stuff.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Avdia kicks to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Booker. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Guys, back over to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Out to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Kamara. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Playing in the screen for Lillard. And Klingon has it in the corner. Shot to stop the run, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker looking around. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Holiday against Booker. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Booker, Williams, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Brooks outside. Lets it go with a three. That shot off. It's been all about Mark Williams for Phoenix. Between his points and his rebounds. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what are you guys seeing?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Williams is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Here's Booker. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's Kamare. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Kamare's got his first 3 points of the game. Booker against Howard. Williams, a screen on Howard. Booker the pass to Williams. And now Portland on the break. Here's Kamare. Here's Avdia. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Lets the three fly. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Done against Avdia. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and Klingon pulls it down.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And Devin Booker in the paint.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Portland.
Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Outside, Avdia. They set the pick for the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Williams gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Basket good. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Good use of the stop and pop there by Brooks, keeping his body under control.
1:52 left in the first half. Brooks against Lillard. Klingon. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Down low, here's Dunn. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal a screen on Lillard. Brooks the pass to O'Neal. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Portland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. O'Neal drives in. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Donovan Klingon getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low.
Put it down hard!
Watch out the low. Woo!
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Here's Sharp. Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the buckets.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Allen's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Trailblazers. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Right side, Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Grant up top. There's the triple. The shot will not fall.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Green taking his time here. Driving inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Kicks it out to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside, Green. Five to shoot. Going inside. Here's Iguodala. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Trailblazers trail by 3. It's stolen by Green. inside to the paint. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Kevin.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Williams in the post, defended by Richard. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Green kicks to Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Trailblazers trail by 3. .55 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Sharp, kicks it out to Grant. Williams sets a screen for Grant. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Outside, Green. Pass delivers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And it's Williams throwing it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now here's Green. And there's the drive. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 5. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Devin Booker. Dunn is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Williams at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Williams passes to O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard looking around. Beyond the wing. Lillard outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And it's Williams finishing it off. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Avdia. They get the rebound. Swinging, and he gets the whistle. 2 free. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots. The play is under video review of the NBA rule.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Booker up top, guarded by Holiday. Here's Williams, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one, and Lillard kicks to Holiday. They set the pick to the middle, and it's Clingan with the jam.
And when someone as big as Donovan Clingan gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Booker out of a cannon. Clingan with the steal. Lillard against Brooks. Let's lose a 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And that's in there.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Brooks against Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Mark Williams.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Brooks outside. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Count it!
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Lillard against Brooks. And there's the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Booker with a beautiful floater there.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
.132 left in the 4th quarter. On the clock. And the layup is off. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. All right, here's Williams. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now Lillard. Avdia, a screen on Brooks.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And here's Booker. Outside O'Neal. Now Booker. That does not go.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Here's Lillard. Floats one up for the win. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean,
at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for the Suns, they've got Dylan Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the 3.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Booker with it. Launches it from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Fox goes in. Outside for Wembanyama. Castle outside. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Tipped away. Here's O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Brooks. After the basket by San Antonio. Fires from deep. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Olynyk with a screen on Booker. Out to Fox. Let's go with a 3.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
Done. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 9. Screen by Olynyk. And a nice finish on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Castle. Fox surveying the D. Olynyk with a screen on Brooks. And it's Fox penetrating. The 3 from Barnes. Buries it from 3.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Booker against Castle. Williams a screen on Castle. Booker, the pass to Williams. Here's Castle. And he dumps it down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Crafty finish by Booker, a walking bucket. Devin can beat you so many different ways.
Fox, that's good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Castle. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. And Fox, here we go. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Fox.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
And so here's Phoenix, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Fox for 3. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Booker looking around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Olynyk. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Barnes against Booker. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker against Castle. 5 on the clock. Booker, the pass to Williams.
The near 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama. I mean, that will disrupt shots. Believe that.
Fox outside. Booker against Olynyk. Castle outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Dunn.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Here's Booker. Unable to get that one. Spurs trail by 3. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Castle goes in. Oh, misses the dunk. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Outside Booker. 1:02 left in the first half. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Fox. De'Aaron Fox taking it right to the rim.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Williams, a screen on Castle. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Barnes. Castle outside. He takes it in.
And catching them unprepared, Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Suns trail by 3. Outside Booker. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Leaps for it, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Green out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Livers in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Now here's Cornette. Cornette sets a screen. On the wing, Vassell. Yep, that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 5. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Here's Livers, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Green, 5 to shoot. Here's Richards. From down in the low post, it goes.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Pass to Cornette from behind the arc. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 6. Here's the 3. Another miss by Green. Ooh, stolen by Allen. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Richards. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Spurs lead.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Green. It's deflected. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cornette sets a screen. Here's Vassell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots. Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural.
And that one's good. Green.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now here's Vassell. 9 points in the game. Cornette up top. Lots of room. Richards pulls it in.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Green against Vassell. Richards with a screen. Take it away! Here's Harper. Allen defending. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Johnson. Here's Harper. That one's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Here's Green. Green rising up.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
From the elbow, here's Richards. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Spurs lead by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Cornette sets a screen. Vassell can't get it to go. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Fox. Wembanyama up top. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Dunn outside. Outside O'Neal. And there's the screen. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Castle outside. Now Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Throws it up. Williams rips down the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Brooks with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
No good from 3. San Antonio leading by 14. Castle outside. Outside Olynyk. Here's Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Outside Booker. Driving to the basket, Williams. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Yeah, play like that is beautiful to watch. Booker running the pick and roll almost to perfection.
Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Brooks, the triple drop. On offense, here are the Spurs. They led by as many as 18. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one to walk into enemy territory and
Tonight, Greg, these teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Harrison Barnes is out there with Olynyk. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
Outside, Avdia. Playing the screen for Avdia. Cranes the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Portland has possession after the basket by San Antonio. And that one's good. Lillard.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Fox. And the 3 off target. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And Portland again with the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got 6.
Nice play. Look, Fox is the engine of this very strong machine.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving to the basket. Castle, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Olynyk. San Antonio's gone 0-4 from 3-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Playing in the screen for Holiday. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In the corner, Castle with it. Fox feeling it out a bit. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Pass to Holiday. Up and in on the layup.
Longer than your average guard. Drew can more than handle himself down low.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock them off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
You know that has to get the team going. Holiday's teammates love when he goes up strong.
Olynyk in the corner. The tray. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nobody near Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Lillard from outside. Holiday, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lillard outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Victor. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barnes in at the free slot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here's Fox. Portland making their last shot. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Lillard against Castle. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside for Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Olynyk the pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday finds Lillard. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Kamara. Beyond the arc. And it's Lillard missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. Olynyk has the open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Avdia gets the bucket.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Out to the right wing. Olynyk the pass to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside for Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Avdia. Looking to get it going. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. "12 seconds left here in the second. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wembanyama. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Blazers ball.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Then, right after this.
Get ready for some IRPS and amazing from the Pumpkin Life Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the center position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Harper's shot's good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
So it's the Spurs now. Trailblazers knocking down the track.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They set the screen. Vassell drives in. The shot's good.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Harper the pass to Cornette from past the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here now is Thibault. He's got 5. Harper with the ball. Now Henderson defending. And it's Vassell in the corner. Back to Harper. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded by Johnson. And stolen by Vassell. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Harper with the ball. He has 5. The 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 4. Harper with the steal. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Sohan. Outside Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots.
And the defensive prowess of Williams just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Vassell inside the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Vassell. 1:31 left in the third quarter.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Here's Cornette. Hasn't made one yet. With the teardrop and the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 6. But drive by Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Now Vassell. He has 7. The kick out to Harper. Stolen by Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And he drives in. Here's Cornette. Off target from three-point range. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Stolen by Grant. For the lead. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Fox and Castle are their guards. Olynyk is out there with Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Outside Holiday. Fox with the steal. Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Now Fox. That 3 off the mark. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Kept alive. Now Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For three. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Wembanyama, right side, does not go in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Avdia with a screen for Holiday. From outside, Wembanyama reels it in. Castle into the lane. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Portland.
Avdia, a screen on Castle. It's off target. Spurs trail by 8. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Castle against Lillard. Avdia sinks the big jumper.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now, here's Fox. He takes it in. Oh, the dunk!
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Avdia outside. He drills the three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here is Fox after Avdia made the last three-pointer. Wembanyama fires. He's off from three. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Lillard. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shoots the three. That one misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Wembanyama with it. And so it's Portland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be
focus on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Devin Booker, Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Dillon Brooks, and it's Dunn in at the small forward. For three, here's Lillard. Williams grabs the board. Booker with it. Down low, and stolen by Holiday. For three, here's Lillard. And he's missed his first two shots of the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
Pass to Klingon. And there's the drive. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And that's a big man on the move. What a take from Klingon.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Williams, a screen on Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. They set the screen. For three, here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Booker no good. Portland leading by 10. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the two. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Guys, back to you.
And Ali, thanks. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdija, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Lillard with the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
For three, Booker. And here's Portland. Some momentum, a 15-2 run underway. Lillard outside. Pass to Klingon. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Klingon's got 6.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Outside O'Neal. The three ball. And Klingon pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Phoenix foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lillard against Brooks. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Brooks. No points so far. Shoots. O'Neal. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams with the screen. Brooks with it. Guarded down by Klingon. And it's Brooks missing. Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-4 run. Kamara, that's good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their...
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Avdia, then there's Klingon, and it's Kamara in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Avdia with it. O'Neal covers. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Holiday. Williams grabs the board. Suns trail by 14. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Yeah, play like that is beautiful to watch. Booker running the pick and roll almost to perfection.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
The floater. Up top, Brooks. Kamara covering. Brooks, the pass to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Left side, Williams. Now the Blazers on the move. For 3, here's Lillard. Lillard takes it right to the rack. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Portland?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Avdia, screen on Booker. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Portland leading by 13. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Lillard with the three. Lillard's got 11 points.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Williams misses. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Takes a three. Lillard can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Three-pointer, Brooks knocks down the long J. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Good on both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, poked away. Avdia with a steal. And here comes the break. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Here's Dunn. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Lillard fires away from way outside. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Trailblazers out in front, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect we're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the floor for Phoenix. Green out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Iguodaro in at the power forward position. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Green, the pass to Richards. Henderson with it, picked up by Allen. Right side, Thibault. Pass to Williams. That one is off. Good work defensively by Richards. Inside, here's Iguodaro. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Sharp, now Williams. Portland moving it around. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, it's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Thibault passes to Williams. There's the block. Down low. Here's Iguodaro. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Iguodaro's got 6 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Thibault against Green. Puts up a deep three. Portland with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Williams. Sharp against Allen. And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Williams. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball.
Oh, big time!
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Henderson against Green. Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's got his second basket of the game. Suns trail by 14. Outside, Green. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's good for 2.
Oh, talk about a quick first step. Green just blows past defenders. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outside for Grant. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Yeah, inexcusable letting Henderson roam free like this. I mean, you're asking to get dunked on when you don't box him out.
Here's Richards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Richards with a screen. Here's Green. Sharp grabs the miss.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Henderson finds Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
It's stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Great basketball play runs in the family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Now Booker. Williams a screen on Holiday. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead, up by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Klingon, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamara in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And it's Brooks missing. Trailblazers lead by 18. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Offensive board. Klingon. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Avdia. Here's the second effort. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Lillard passes to Avdia. The 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 20. In transition, here they come. Here's Williams. And the shot's good. 6 points for Mark Williams.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Avdia outside. Puts the move on. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
Here's Williams. using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Clingan with a screen. Outside Lillard. Clingan with a screen. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 19 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Clingan. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left to play in the 4th quarter. Williams a screen on Holiday. For 3, Booker. Portland with a rebound. Clingan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
First team foul.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Clingan. Here's Holiday. 6 to shoot. Avdia screen on Booker. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Pass to Kamara.
Holiday.
From deep three-point land, Williams grabs the board. And so it's Phoenix with it. Brooks down low. Clingan's there. For 3, O'Neal. Portland with a rebound. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Avdia passes to Lillard. Here's Clingan. Pass to Lillard. The 3 is up. Misses there. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
about this matchup for a second. When it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williams at the 5 patrolling the paint. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And stolen by Barnes. Fox with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. In the corner, Castle with it. Fires the 3. And Olynyk is good for 3.
Not just a low post threat. Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And here's Booker from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Booker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Fox feeling it out a bit. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Brooks. And here's Booker. He has 5. Dunn sets a screen for Booker. There's the drive. The rebound by the Spurs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now Booker following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Booker the pass to Williams. To the paint. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Here's Fox following the score by Phoenix. Here he goes. Misses from short range. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. O'Neal, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5, and it's Fox with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Booker looking around. They get the rebound. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes out there with the Linux. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5. Joe Linux takes a 3. Rocket 2. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you, Kev.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Fox goes in, and here's Barnes for 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Booker against Castle. To the inside, Williams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama left side. A pass to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. San Antonio's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. O'Neal against Fox. Nobody near Barnes. Fox passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Booker. This one for 3. Booker pulls it in. Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Williams. And Barnes sends it back. Castle with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Back to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on O'Neal. Stolen by O'Neal. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And the basket by Castle.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Brooks against Fox. Brooks, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Fox against Booker. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Now, here's Fox. He's got 7. Stolen by Brooks. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan headboard shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Green is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Livers in at the small forward position. Here's Green, and it's Green sliding it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Vassell kicks to Cornette. Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Vassell's got his first points in this one.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Green passes to Richards, and he goes in for the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Allen against Vassell from outside the arc, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And because Green is able to blow past defenders, they guard against that, so he just stops on a dime and pops.
Vassell kicks to Hart. Vassell outside. It's up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a response from Vassell, coming right back with the 3 of his own.
And it's Green missing. Spurs leading by 8. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And Cornette gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And how about the persistence from Green, refusing to let the defense bully him on that drive.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. Sohan with the screen. Launches it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Here's Green. He's got 7. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 9. Vassell outside. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Sohan.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Down low, here's Richards. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Harper, no good. Suns trail by 9. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Nobody near Allen. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's Vassell on the wing. 8 points for him.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's San Antonio heading to the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Fox and Castle are their guards. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Fox kicks to Olynyk. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
On defense, San Antonio. And the basket is good.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Fox against Brooks. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Lets it go from deep. Brooks grabs the board. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. And stolen by Barnes. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. They double him with Wembanyama. Fox with the steal.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands. Booker! Book it! Devin for 3.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Brooks against Fox. Wembanyama down low. It's Fox with the drop.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring even when he gets bodied up.
And that one misses. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Wembanyama reels it in. Now Fox. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Olynyk. Driving in. Good on the basket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. Outside Wembanyama. And they come back with a three of their own.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Here's Fox. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Castle against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Wembanyama. And he cams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul.
And the first one goes.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Fox against Brooks.
Mark Williams.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly...
going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
So here's Portland's starting group. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Klingon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Castle against Lillard. And the basket by Castle.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders. Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Wembanyama screen. First quarter of play, a minute in. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Toumani Camara. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Lillard against Castle. Outside Olynyk. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
They get it back. Out to Lillard. Back to Avdia. Clock at 6. Pass to Holiday. Another shot.
Using that lateral quickness, Fox is really tough to shake off as a defender.
Castle against Lillard. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Wembanyama screen. Castle attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, using that length. Castle converting under duress.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Holiday passes to Lillard. Back to Holiday. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Lillard with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career. In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
Lillard right side. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Avdia, good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Spurs lead by 3. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Holiday. Wembanyama, screen on Holiday. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Camara into the lane. And there it is for him.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
The Spurs have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Olynyk. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Wembanyama, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Castle. Lillard against Barnes. It's stolen by Holiday. He's all alone, and Holiday powers it home.
Excellent court awareness from Holiday. He got out ahead and finished off the break.
San Antonio leading. And Klingon over to help. Holiday looking for an opening. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score often. You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Fox for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. And here's Holiday. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Longer than your average guard. Drew can more than handle himself down low.
Outside Barnes. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. No good on the 3. Here's Avdia. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. Fox, the pass to Olynyk. Castle left side. Fox right side. The kick to Olynyk. Castle for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Avdia. The 3 is up. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Pass to Olynyk. Looking to end the run, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Holiday's got 9.
Nice answer. You love how Holiday competes every single night.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. And here's Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. With the floater. Rejected by Klingon.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Castle against Lillard. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Lillard. Holiday's got 11 points in the quarter. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for the Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Get ready for your Hockey Fight Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at center. Clock at 4. Cornette can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Henderson. Rebound San Antonio.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Pass to Harper. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Harper passes to Cornette. Outside Sharp. Pass to Thibault. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Thibault. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 4-3. Devin Vassell, that one's good. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Thibault. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Sharp. And he's going for the oop here. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is, but it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
Henderson misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Sohan, pass to Harper. San Antonio moving the ball around. And they recover it.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Here's Sharp. And he lays it up and in. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Vassell's shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
On the wing, Vassell. It's stolen by Thibault. Henderson for 3. Harper pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
To the paint. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Thibault. The wide open shot is on the money. And it's a 6-point Portland lead.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And that one's good. Sharp.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's Harper, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Harper. Over Williams. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's gotten his first points in this one.
In that 15, 18-foot range, things will be there for Harper. Teams defend him to drive.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Harper. Outside Johnson from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Harrison Barnes out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Portland leading by 6. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Wembanyama down low. Defended by Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Avdia, screen on Castle. Over to the wing. For 3, Klingon. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Castle. It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Lillard. Clock is at 3. To tie it up. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Castle. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Looking to end this cold spell. Jacks up a 3. Portland, no good that time either. It's Avdia on the wing. And no one in the vicinity. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Lillard, and he drives in, and he slams it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Fox. Now Olynyk, lots of room. Book it! That one goes!
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Outside Abdia. There's a screen by Kamara. For three. Buries it from outside.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Barnes outside. Outside Fox. Now Barnes. Here's Castle. Wembanyama fires. Oh, he missed the jumper. Lillard with the ball. Castle covering. Lillard on the drive. Outside Abdia from downtown. Oh, he cannot hit. Spurs trail by 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Wembanyama. Now Olynyk launches it from deep. The free ball is down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Clinging with a screen. Avdia banks it home. Big shot.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Outside Wembanyama. Buries it.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Lillard against Castle. Lillard right side. Abdia outside. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you short. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Now here's Fox. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Castle to take the lead. No good.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Oh, no good. Portland leading. Avdia. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Now Fox. Here's Olynyk. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now Olynyk. Wembanyama. Holiday with the rebound. And it's Lillard penetrating. Wow! Lillard with the jam.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Oh, the long ball, no good.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now Avdia. Clinging inside, working on Barnes. Oh, he can't get the layup. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, Barnes outside. It was stolen by Lillard. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Olynyk, and stolen by Holiday. for the finish. And he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He launches. The three is in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Lillard, yes sir, with the three.
3 points.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. It was touch and go there.